Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Set up, 70, Indy, go, look at me, zipper, hard.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, roll out, crunch, hey, defense.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 26. Team 6. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 26. Man. Double dog. What? Squeeze. 10. Under 10. 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Daniels. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
He's crazy. He's checking.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Hey, stand up. Yeah. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. from 19 yards away. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
On the ready. Mike by 4. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Ready to go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They ain't. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now Joe Mixon. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On 1st down, here's Love. Now, despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A big play there for New England.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
And a Patriot first down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 2nd down now. It's Love.
You ain't doing nothing today.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Nice hit, boy.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Switch. General West. Back. Leo.
On 1st down, Love. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Let's go, B. Squeeze.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Hey, stand off. Yep. What's the other? Check 50.
Once again with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Great job.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mixon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Okay, break. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch me come. 132 fight. Pick me up. Here we go. Slam. Delta. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the 2nd half.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Rock it. Kill. Go. Joker. Hard. Tighten up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
3 down. Hey, you're out. Switch. Leo. Go.
On 3rd down, Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Are you ready? Protein spell now. 3 down. Check 37. Switch. Bam.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Going deep for Diggs. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game. We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Let's go.
Now Mixon. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A big play there for Cincinnati. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
You go tight. You got blue dog Porkers. Blue dog Porkers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Tate. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Grace don't travel, Grace don't travel. Or big. Watch out. Check Mike 54, Mike 54. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
2nd and 4. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, ready. 8, Reed. 54. No chance. 49, check 49, check 49. Alert flare, alert flare. And go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Marcus Davenport. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 25 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Let's go.
Ready up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Look at me. Door. Defense.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 1. That's what I do. Here we go.
Hey, Sam off.
Where's the mic? Watch one.
Ready.
2nd and 11. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Here we go. Here we go.
1-5.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Check safety.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check, crunch.
Hey, lock it.
Crunch. Check. Front.
Yes.
Mike 1.
Hey.
Check. Alert 3.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go. 18, Gator. Go.
Watch one. Target. Under 10.
Rock it. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down, Daniels. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A big play there for the Bengals. 44 yards on the ground. He'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Reed. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. General, flash. No. Off. Go.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Come on, set. 150. Wait. Undercrush. Alpha. Hey, Mike 52.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Get ready. Charlie. Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yep.
Motion.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
I think you got it, son. Mike 1. In the face.
Snap.
Off play action. Daniels. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 55 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Looking to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mixon. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Auden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point put through by Boswell. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
20! And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
On 2nd down now, Nixon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Chopper.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And Eifert has it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And Reed with it over the middle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Pause.
Now back to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and 17.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yes! High 7, let's go! Scene 6. What happened?
They'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. Intended for Auden Tate. It's now fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Pick it up. Ready, go!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.